So welcome in, and we have another author with us. Who do we got, Matt?
We have Julius. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, Al. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in today. Greatly appreciate it.
I appreciate this. It's such a fun night. It's like the greatest people watching event I've been to. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah.
It absolutely is. So you as an author, tell us first, we'll step back into the time machine. What got you interested in writing? What was the passion that really led you and drove you into creating such magical and creepy books?
Well, it's probably the authors that I read when I was a kid. And the one I have to go to is probably Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes.
Right? I mean, I think he inspired a lot of people. He definitely inspired me also. And I think that I probably read stories like The Telltale Heart in school, and then I just went home and read them over again. And then I read it over again. I just wanted to see how I was able to elicit that darkness, that dread. And, I didn't start writing right away, but as time passed, I wanted to do the same thing.
Absolutely. You take pieces from different authors and you try to make sense of what they're trying to convey to the audience members. And so I think that that's a wonderful way to be inspired. Let's talk a little bit about your books. One that really caught my eye is Dolls in the Attic. Oh, my goodness. I'm a big fan of the Victorian dolls and, of course, what's lurking in the attics. Up, tucked away in an attic, found upon an inheritance. I can't pronounce that word, as you know. I'm horrible at pronouncing words.
Aristocratic.
Aristocratic. Yes, we're several porcelain dolls, their stories untold, but within these walls, carried away by auctioneer, each one with a haunting, evil sneer. What inspired you to write this book? Already looks fantastic, as you can see on the cover, but the story sounds very intriguing. What inspired you to write this?
Well, that's an anthology by TerraCore Press. I have one story in that one along with 9 other authors. It's a really interesting idea. So it's this framework story where it all takes place in the 1980s, and all of TerraCore books, what they do is they try to capture that 1980s horror vibe.
Which were the best.
Yeah,
best
exactly.
years ever for horror.
Campy, but also scary and just really memorable stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's what they did with that book. My story in that one's called Our Lady of Anguish. It's about a child who receives a Christmas present from his grandmother, from her grandmother. And what they realize is that where the grandmother originally purchased it from was a place that was haunted and more. Yeah.
So there's a little bit of family history in there, too. That definitely intrigues me.
Yeah, the family dynamics, but it's a great story. Yeah.
I love it. We have another book here as well, too. It's called The Weird Tales of the Great Lakes. Sounds like what's lurking in the unknown. What inspired you to write this novel?
Right, you said it perfectly. So the weird tale is a kind of horror that is unsettling, that questions time, questions your sanity, questions the laws of physics. That's the kind of stuff that I like. So most of my writing isn't really shocking or a slasher and a lot of blood. It's just descending into madness.
So a little more psycho thriller.
Oh, psychological, absolutely.
Yeah.
You said it. Yeah.
Love.
Each one of the stories in that book, Weird Tales of the Great Lakes, is based on a real life event or a lore around the Great Lakes. And I capture all of that. Lake Michigan, Superior, Huron, a lot of shipwrecks in there and ghosts that do lurk under the waves. Yeah.
That is something. Have you ever been to Lake Michigan and kind of, I guess, conjured up a feeling before writing this?
I do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love to do that. I love to go on a boat when I can and recall those stories and know that underneath the waves are 600 or more shipwrecks and many skeletons. That's the truth.
Yeah. It's very creepy, the things that we don't know that exist below us in places that we don't usually even think of. So,
Julius,
You said it.
I do have to ask a question. Did you just say there are 600 or more shipwrecks in Lake Michigan?
At least 600 that have been found. So there's a lot more than that. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
That is crazy.
Going back hundreds or maybe even 1,000 years to the earliest indigenous people. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy what people who try to discover what is uncovered from there and then writing about it. I mean, the fact that that's how many are out there and there's so much mystery to it. Hopefully we'll see more books like this in the future of uncovering those secrets. And
Well, if you take a swim, you're taking a swim with a lot of corpses that have been.
that is scary to think about.
That is creepy. Wow.
Yeah.
This one here, Always Night.
Yeah.
we're coming back to parasites. I just read the back of one book. This is the one, explore the world of countless horrors and unexplained astonishments with 9 petrifying tales of ancient sorceries, cosmic parasites, lecherous crypts, nights of fevered terror, relentless spirits, strange detectives, and more. This sounds amazing.
Yeah, if you look at that cover, that one's
Who
definitely
did your
me.
artwork?
You know, I don't recall the name of the artist for that one,
you
but
show
Swampland Press helped me out. That's a publisher, Swampland Press, and all the publishers that I work with, these indie publishers are great. Swampland is great, and they have the best artists. They also do covers for heavy metal and death metal
Nice.
music.
Do you have any more books in the works?
I do. I'm working on another short story collection along with a novella, and I'll tell you that what I'm working on now has something to do with demonology and classical music and liturgical music. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds really creepy and good.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'm working on that. I'm working hard on it.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for coming in. And I know you're out here for the rest of the night. What are you looking forward to most beside the people watching?
Let's see. Maybe taking more pictures with some of the cool costumes. I've taken a few, but
Okay,
I let
that
a few
could be
pass.
some inspo for another, some of these creepy costumes.
Yeah, it's always on my mind. So you're right about that.
I love it. Love it. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing all of your books. We missed this one. Matt, Writer's Retreat,
okay.
Tales of Writing. I don't have my glasses on.
This one looks quite creepy and fantastic as well. So thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
I'm glad you're able to go. Hopefully you're staying nice and cool, nice and warm, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, it's warm in here, so that
Yeah,
helps.
There you go.
absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate that.
I
Thank
look
you.
forward
Thank
to
you.
looking into reading some of your books.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
All right. And we will be back at Nightmare on Chicago Street 2025. Come out and get spooky with us.